Stand by for Dragon Ball Z. Coming next.
I'm trying.
Don't push your luck.
What the? Okay, never mind. Alright, here we go again. This one was always just kind of the hard one to do. No, you don't. Come on, that's it. Nice and easy, nice and easy.
Don't push your luck.
Ah, hell. Come on, hit him. Come on, Piccolo, don't mess it up. Ooh, I can't get any kicks off. Oh, what did I shoot that off? I am barely on a very sliver of health because I did not protect myself. Ooh, I got knocked out. Ooh, that's what that move was. I should not have shot that off. That was just disrespectful. Piccolo and Krillin really did hold off Nappa as best as they could. That was always something. They actually held him off. That was the one thing about it. You better not let Nappa get his hands on you. Oh, he's got my mitts. Ooh, he knocked me out. Damn, Nappa was strong as hell. I'll just put it to you like this. Nappa is strong as hell in this fight. There it is. Ooh. Ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. He's gonna knock me out. And he did. That's it, I got him. All I had to do was just focus in and we got him. That's how you defeat Nappa. There's also, remember that part from Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
What about how to fly?
Thank you, I needed that. But that was just kind of disrespectful towards the end. You see how easy these fights get. But also, we can't forget this iconic line now, can we?
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
Oh, he got me good. Dang, Gohan got me good. And then there's Goku like, nah, I want to slap Frieza around.
I'ma deck you in the schnoz.
You hear the buttons mashing on this made in China, you know, crap controller that I got. I need to get one of those adapters. I often hated this mission because I would get my butt smoked. I never could do all the burst stuff that easily, but it's like, oh, thank you. This is the one thing I'll say. I like the old voice actor for Frieza. Voice actress for Frieza. Whoever played Frieza in the old series. I know who it was. I just can't think of their name right off the top of my head. Like the original voice actor for Frieza actually made Frieza sound sinister. The new one, it makes him sound, you know, kind of fruity. Oh, what even, Raccoon? That's just zesty. That's what that is. That is a zesty pose if I've ever seen one in my life. This whole Frieza fight was by far one of the longest in Dragon Ball Z history. Only because, A, they caught up with Toriyama and he had to keep writing the stories. So most of that fight was filler. And that fight seemed like it went on forever. It's like almost 3 hours, but you enjoyed every second of it. It's like we kept watching it to see how the fight would end. And then finally, when they picked it up again, there it keeps going. Dragon Ball Z had a whole lot of filler. And, you know, Dragon Ball had more filler than Z. I'll just put it like that. When it comes down to filler, Dragon Ball was definitely more than that. But yeah, you want to talk about filler in the whole Dragon Ball series? That would be Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball was nothing but filler. Outside of, like, what stories were there. I'll just put it to you like that. They never showed that part because of how graphic it was. But if you actually bought it on VHS or DVD back in the day, you got it. They showed that whole episode uncut. There was no way to put it. Frieza was just one of the most iconic villains out there in, you know, in the whole Dragon Ball series. You know, I remember, you know, according to my mom, I would have dreams and she would hear me talk in my sleep, and she would tell me, "Who were you fighting in your dream last night?" "I don't know. Who was I fighting?" She said, "You were fighting Frieza." Bulma also fell in love with Vegeta, so yeah. We all kind of figured that was coming, just by how she was treating him, like, whenever they brought him to Earth. And then when he comes back and then he's like training, trying to get stronger than everybody else.
Hi, Goku again. Well, we managed to escape from Namek somehow.
And then, you know, at that, he was trying to get stronger than Goku and Trunks. And then it was kind of like you figured that they, you know, did the deed.
You have to stop them.
And the thing is, Vegeta did not put up with Bulma's nonsense. But Bulma also kind of, she kind of, you know, gave Vegeta a run for it in terms of his ego. Like, she would not put up with his ego. She told him what to do, and he liked it. But if you remember that part, they did, you know, Vegeta did tell Goku, "Oh yeah, we're hardwired like that's like strong-willed women." There it goes. I lost.
Ew, what happened to my body?
That was funny. Ugh! Like that's the response you have when you like cleaning dishes and like you didn't get all the food off and you touch and you're like, "Ugh!" That's what that was. Bordering that. Who did I get? The 6-star You know, I have never gotten one of these in this. Was this in the game? And I'm just now learning this. What even? Yeah, the memes that have come out of that fight was actually hilarious. Like us trying to stop the Hello Kitty girl from getting our shy friend. And it's like, nope, you ain't gonna stop that. I'm just spamming buttons at this point, hoping something speaks. See, there they go, playing up Vegeta's ego. Watch. Broke his arm. Well, I was in mission. I was in 2nd grade when the Cell Saga hit. Look, I remember that they tried to ban Dragon Ball Z stuff at our school because they thought it was gang related. Until someone's mom went up to the school and basically cussed them all out. And the only reason why they thought it was all gang related is because all the black kids and myself wore it. Messed up as that is, and it's like,
Certainly not you.
well, that and there was a few white kids that wore it, but they were screaming, "Oh, it was gang related," but it wasn't. It's like, okay, let's consider Pokemon gang related. That's how ridiculous it was. See, that's what you get. No, that's what I get. I was trying to fire off like cool moves, and it's like, okay, you know, I probably should just go back and learn some of this stuff, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to do Budokai 2 next, and that one's going to be long, and it's long enough. Yeah, I remember they took some of the lines from the actual, you know, dubbed version in the story.
Could he be a bigger idiot?
But back then they made 2 different dubs. One for TV airing and the other for the actual DVD and VHS releases. Funny enough, I still have my VHS collection that has all this stuff. You know what? Blast him. I went all the way down to normal. What even? What was I doing? What was that match? Goku was gambling the dice with this one. Literally, proverbially rolling the dice. He had them dice shaking and everything. I mean, think about it. He had them dice all shaking and rolling. But literally, it was the biggest dice roll in Dragon Ball Z history. Like, you could hear him rolling the dice in his head like that.
We've never seen before.
Trust me, some of y'all probably heard that. That's actual dice, by the way.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
That's some good casino dice. So I can pop it. Oh, what even? Oh, no. That's the lasso. Beat the brakes off of. See, we knocked Cell out of his perfect form. Get out of here, Cell, with that nonsense.
Ever since I was a child, I've had trouble controlling my temper.
This is what happens when you tell people too much stuff. There it goes. See, that's what happens when you talk too much. Somebody could use that to their advantage over you. And then Cell realized, oh, I'm getting my butt. Yeah, pretty much Gohan beat the brakes off of Cell. Let's just go on ahead and just call the spade a spade. It was... That's what it basically was. Gohan beat the brakes off of Cell. And Cell got beaten by Gohan just as easy. You know, that was the one thing about it. Cell was getting his butt whooped. And Gohan was still holding back on purpose. He was having fun with him. That was the one thing about it. Whenever Gohan actually took himself seriously, he would just play around with the other person, and that ultimately caused problems. It's like the Saiyan would jump out of him. And behold, Goku takes him to King Kai's planet and ultimately releases Bojack. Oh, by the way, I'll say this. Lord Slug.
What? What are you doing?
Cooler's Revenge.
And I love her very much.
And Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan, the original, not the new one. Those had the best soundtracks out of all the Dragon Ball Z movies. Oh yeah, also, so did Bardock and the History of Trunks. Those 5 right there had the best soundtracks. You know, whenever they brought back Broly, it's like, please, put the metal back in Dragon Ball Z. Alright, I want to hear when Broly transforms, it's like, hey, we want to hear Pantera blasting through the theater sound system. But they didn't do that. Gohan, you know, well, we all know what happens. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, this is what I remember. He knocked me out. Cell knocked me out. Pick him up. He knocked me out. I'm an idiot. He knocked me out. I'm a dipstick. Pick him up. Come here, Krillin. Watch this lasso. Slam. Do I have to restart all this stuff over again? I think I do. No, I don't. Let it sink in that this is how dirty they did Yamcha. This is just how dirty they did Yamcha. Let it sink in. They've done Yamcha so dirty throughout Dragon Ball Z, and they're still doing it throughout Super as well, which is, you know, hilarious as it is.
I'll take care of this.
Does he deserve all that hate? Good question. It's like in Dragon Ball he was serious, but then after that they just made him...
I'm not gonna let some punk like you walk all over me!
They just made it...
You get a taste of the legendary wolf.
They made him a punching bag. But then again, you kind of saw that was coming. Even in Dragon Ball, Hercule was full of it, but you know what the sad part is? Even though he could be a bit of a coward, he was actually one of the strongest humans out there that had the ability to be one of the strongest. Of course, what was funny was Cell basically, you know, backhanding Hercule.
My finish!
That was actually hilarious. There it is. This is actually some of the fun... Hercule had some of the funniest moves out there. Watch. And the characters would react differently.
Say goodbye!
What the fuck? No, I don't want to do this again. Oh, why did I reach? Oh, why did I even do that? Yep, I have to start all over again. Fuck. That's what you get. That's where I'm at. Piccolo was so tough to beat. It was either him or Vegeta, but then again, I don't remember what difficulty I set this on. But yeah, this game, yeah. The one thing about it is, this is what I love about old video games, is how hard the difficulties get. So it gets harder and harder as it goes on.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, that's the nail outfit. That's where I remember that from. But I will say this. If you actually... Oh, what am I doing? I'm trying to think if there was anything I remember, you know, about it. Yeah, there was always stuff I remember. Thank you.
Justice punch. Take this. Take this.
Alright, get up.
Take this. Justice.
Oh yeah, something I remember in the Tenkaichi Budokai games is that they actually, you know, kept up with the lore. Like, if you did the World Tournament lore, like the World Tournament,
Justice. It's no use. It's no use.
if you did the World Tournament in Tenkaichi, well, particularly number 3, they actually called Piccolo Ma Jr. So, like I said, I would give y'all playthrough. Well, just some gameplay. You know, like I said, it's just some gameplay.
Take this. Justice punch.
Thank you.
No mercy. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Take this. Justice.
Yep, and I lost.
Fun.